Alright, so as you guys know, the charity match happened. What an amazing success. Raised over £1 million. Absolutely phenomenal work from the Sidemen. Want to give them a big shout out. Thank you guys for having me, boys. Always, it's love to be involved in stuff like this. Seriously, it's so cool. Now, there might not be a lot of me in these highlights, right? But we're just gonna react to them anyways. I feel like sometimes when I'm at the game, I don't really get to actually see all the good stuff that happens. So let's get into it. Let's start this up. First of all, they've completely ripped the Sky Sports graphics there, but hopefully they don't get sued. Let's have a look. Anyways, first things first. Now, let me say, Chunks had a game. Yeah, Chunks had an amazing... Pause. That is in the first 30 seconds, that tackle. Speed came with one mission and one mission only, and that was to make JJ his bitch. And that was exactly what just happened in the first 30 seconds. Wheel that tackle up. You don't even see Speed coming. If I'm JJ, I wouldn't have even seen it coming, honestly. He comes in from the side, and instantly that set the tone for the match. Speed is just a phenomenal character, and he got the entire crowd so hyped. They were just suing for no reason. And you can see all of us just laughing. But I'll tell you what, it started a little bit ropey, and I'll tell you why. Well, you'll see why. Actually, look at, by the way, just pause this. Look where Speed is right now. He's so offside, it's a joke. He's literally inside the box, and we're holding our line at the back here. I couldn't believe it, man. Toby's on the ball here. Speed, all right, let me know, do you guys think that was actually a good challenge or that a foul? Because it's important, because here, as we see, Chunks tees one up and absolutely snipes one into the top corner. Like, bro, when that went in 5 minutes into the game, I thought, this is a long day. If these boys are really turning up, scoring goals like that, we are screwed. I'm not gonna lie, this screen's just it's a bit small. I feel like I need something bigger. I feel like we should try and get something bigger. You know what we should get? I went to check it out the other day. Look at this absolute monster. This right here, what you're looking at is the Odyssey Ark. Look at this absolute monster. Pull out your dial, click this, game bar. You got all the different settings. Response time, you want it on 1 ms. My brain doesn't work at 1 ms. And then the lights in the back. You'll be able to see it on my hand. You got that? You're probably there already thinking, look, Cal, why would I ever want it this way? All right, cool. You don't need to have it this way, because you can have it this way. Mental. Now what? Now what you're gonna complain about? Solar powered dial. Start going multi-view. You don't need 3 of these because this thing has like 3 screens in one. You can make it bigger. I want YouTube to be bigger. Now I want it even bigger. I've got my PC stuff going on this side. Bang. I can have my own YouTube videos going on. In fact, you can fit another 2 things here if I wanted. The only way I can describe this thing is it is quite literally the ultimate command center. I mean, this thing is ridiculous. Connect your Xbox, your PC, which is what I'm gonna be playing on today. Time for some PUBG. I have no idea what I'm doing. Bang, bang, chinned. 3, 2, 1. Get me out of here. You can see so much more on a screen like this as well. Oh, I found the goods. Wait, is he shooting me? Was he behind me? They need to take me off this monitor ASAP. Oh, what? It's a little too big? Move the screen, shrink that thing down. You wanna be more intense? You're here. I need to get one of these in my gaff ASAP. It didn't stop there, because the start was pretty horrendous here. Now, Harry, our center back, he was in a defensive midfield role briefly there. But anyways, Philly goes through. A little lucky couple of bounces. I've gone to clear it there. Didn't clear it. And Nico, fair play, mate. That is a great finish. Seriously, that was a nice finish from Nico, but it did just sort of bobble around a bunch of us. And look, I mean, there's 3 of us there. How the hell? And then, you know what? Philly actually puts in a great challenge there just to get the ball to Nico. So you got to give him credit there. And you can see Pie's a little bit disappointed there. And at this point, guys, it's 2-0 down. I thought this is it. This is a long day for us. You know, 2-0 down in 10 minutes. It was a terrible, terrible start. Anyways, tees up to Vicstar. Mini-Minter plays him through, rolls it into the bottom left. My God, what a moment in the charity match. Nothing beats a Vicstar goal. That's exactly what he's done there. I'm not gonna lie, I'll be honest, I didn't think Vic was gonna be getting a goal in this game at all. So for him to then go and score the first goal for our team, I knew the match was going to be absolutely epic. So Vic's celebration, as you guys can see, I was saying to him, right, so I come running over, I'm there like, oh, lift him up higher. He just didn't, he needed the elevation. We needed to get him high up, but we didn't. And you can see Cal the Dragon absolutely gutted. He let that one go. But give Vicstar credit. It was in the side netting. It was a good finish. And as you can see, Castro had to pay his respect. Pi comes up as well, shows him some love. And we're back in the game. It's 2-1. Look at that. Give me a replay of that finish. You can't deny it's a good finish. And Gib there tried to put in a last-minute block. Noah Beck livid that that's managed to go in. But Simon also gets started on the run because he ended up with an assist there. Danny Aarons through to Chunks. Chunks loses it. My God, Manny's pace is ridiculous. Will N.E. literally gets absolutely toasted here. It's a 3-on-3. Goes through all the way through to Toby here, lays it off to Simon. That's all it takes, by the way, in these games is a 1-2. If you can just play a 1-2 through the line, you've won. You know, I felt like we should be doing that a lot more with Toby and with Manny because their pace is just ridiculous. Simon, obviously, he picked up on it early, and that's his second assist so far. Because, quite frankly, his first 20 minutes wasn't actually that good. I know that sounds a bit crazy. I mean, he's got 2 assists there. But, you know, compared to the second half where he lights it up, you know, he started off a little bit slow, or a little bit slower than we thought. But yeah, there it is. Happy days. I mean, Manny I don't want to say he done all the work there, but he just toasted that team differently. Anderson Gibb just getting tailed. Man, how does Gibb fall there? Hold up. Let me just see this really quickly. How does Gibb, okay, he's missed it, but then he just falls over. Gibb, not like this, man. Maybe stick to boxing. So it's 2-2, and we're back in the mix. I was so glad that this game wasn't just going to run away from us. Fantastic turn there from Chunks to get himself a bit of space. Danny Aarons, hold on. All right, that's it. That's very interesting. Anyways, the ball gets swung in here, and it gets left out to Philly here. And is that Lux trying to close him down? He gets burnt, and that right there is the goal of the match. You can see Theo Baker just couldn't believe it. Pie Face stood there. I haven't seen this. Pie is in disbelief. Look, you cannot knock that. I know it was a near post, but it was an absolute rocket. Philly let one rip. So far, we've had Chunks and Philly drop absolute worldies there. Chandler, I don't even know if he knows that that's a good goal, but Lord knows that was a strike. And it puts the All-Stars back in the lead. I mean, look, he goes past Lux pretty easily there, but realistically, it's such a difficult shot to make. And yeah, bro, that is ridiculous, man. Look at this. Is that Calyx? Yeah, that is Calyx. The poor hip, man. He can't do anything. All right, so we're back. It's kickoff. It's kickoff time, and we did try the kickoff glitch a few times. It just wasn't working. It just did not work. Now, Simon, again, it's the 1-2. I'm telling you, that's all it takes is a 1-2, man. And look, okay. Look, I don't want to say too much, but Cal the Dragon got it wrong there. He was I just don't why is he so far away from his goal? He can't believe it. Shout out to Chris, though. Gone over to him, give him a little high five, don't worry about it, Chief. It's all right. But yeah, that was his positioning stat on FIFA would take a bit of a battering for that one. But nonetheless, hey look, Simon actually looked up, saw that it was on, bit of banter with Deji. Noah Beck, it's in his eyes. He needs to get revenge here. But yeah, like I said, these 1-2s, that's all it takes in these matches. And then he just whacks it. At first, I thought he tried to cross it and it just went in, but it appears that that definitely wasn't the case. He's clearly aiming for the goal here. He's looked up and seen it. That gets smacked in there. Happy days. Right, so we're 32 minutes in, and there's been 6 goals. Guys, 6 goals. This is the content you signed up for. Noah Beck passes it to Theo. Theo he does. What is that move in FIFA called? What's the move called? Where you do a what? A La Croqueta, that's what that is. Theo, do you know what? I didn't actually see that at the time. It looks like he just went past him, but he actually pulls off a fucking 5-star or 4-star, whatever skill move that is, at 3-star. Oh, I've just had confirmation that he's gone past Mr. BCJ. Is that the most clouted goal of all time? That's actually very possible. And you know what? Theo needed that. And the reason for that is because he would have never lived it down had he had turned up to this charity match and not bagged a goal. It's a great finish. Pi, a little bit unlucky there. He knows that as well. But Noah Beck with another assist. And those two were linking up pretty nicely throughout the day. Moving on here, what do we have? Okay, Gibb with the horror touch, but does well. Wait, what's happened here? Oh, is that it? We're just having a horror tackle. Oh, wait, no. Simon with quick thinking picks out Toby. Toby one-on-one with the dragon. But it looks like Will's trying to come back, but he misses him. And Toby with the composure. That is, and wait. What is that celebration? Why is he gone for this? Were people booing him? Anyways, knee slide into the bench. Phenomenal stuff from Toby there early into the second half to bring it back to 4-4. And wow, I looked good. I'm not gonna lie. I just looked good that day. I don't know what my skin was glowing. I mean, the performance wasn't glowing, but the skin certainly was. Anyways, Toby there getting on the score sheet, and I have to give a lot of credit there to Simon for just thinking quickly. He instantly puts the ball down and tries to play it quickly. And if you can just play the ball quickly in these charity matches, it's a dub. It is an absolute dub. Anyways, Theo on the ball here, picks out Castro. I've tried to come across, but I mean, he just takes that really nicely. There's really not much else to say there. They had a lot of times where there were overlaps on my side, and there's not much I can do about it there. He obviously has that epic celebration Castro had about his mum beating cancer, but at the time I didn't know what was on it, so I thought it was just gonna be some meme, and so I asked him, like, what meme was on your shirt? And it turns out it was him paying tribute to his mum who had just beat cancer, who, fantastic, you know, very happy to hear that, and that's a lot more of a nicer thing than I thought it was going to be. But honestly, give credit, that's a finish. Bottom corner goes past Pi, and is that a Nico assist? No, it's not. It's a Theo Baker assist there. Just tees it up quite nicely, and not much you can do. Good effort there from those boys, and they're actually playing nice football in this. Like, this is a nice goal. They passed it around, and they've got it out to Castro. Great stuff. Anyways, Noah Beck there dishing one out to Speed, who puts one in the corner, and the crowd went absolutely sick. Like, honestly, absolutely sick. The fattest Sue I've ever heard. I'm not even sure Old Trafford has heard a louder Sue. I'm not joking. It was mental, but little did he know it was an offside flag, and I had looked instantly because I was pretty sure he was miles off. And I was there like, I'm not gonna run over there and tell him, but you can see he goes absolutely sick when he finds out. I mean, this is the definition of pure entertainment. You need stuff like this in the charity match. I mean, Speed was just a pot of gold throughout this entire match. Hilarious, top to bottom. And the boys can't believe it, man. They cannot believe it. Noah Beck there was about to get another assist, and you can see, I was just walking over there to say, unlucky mate, you were offside. And unfortunately, I think if someone could get a stat up of just how often Speed was offside, please let me know, because I think he spent more time offside than he did onside. And he gets this yellow card, obviously, because he did a celebration. He took his top off. And he's not happy at all. He runs over to the ref. He's hunting the ref down, and he's going to go and smack Mark Clattenburg. And he does. He gives him a whip on the arse there, and he gives Mark Clattenburg the yellow card. So he managed to reverse that, which is a pretty good move. They should try it in the Premier League, actually. Chris there with a beautifully weighted ball into Simon Miner. And, a little Ronaldo chop in there. Simon almost finds him. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. But Simon, I mean, that's it. Loses the ball, puts in a tackle, wins the ball back, whacks it. This is why he was man of the match. Like, look at that. Yes, he played a poor ball in, but he didn't stop there. He kept running. And he knows he got a little bit lucky there. He probably will admit that. The keeping helped him out a notch, a little bit. But you're never going to get these goals if you don't put in the effort, if you don't have that high level of work rate. So yeah, Simon there. I mean, is that his second goal, I think, if I'm not mistaken? George, not found, by the way. Phenomenal stuff to have his number as 404 on the back there. But I know Cal the Dragon will be absolutely gutted he's let that one in. George just didn't realize that, hey, look, Simon's on stuff today, man. Whenever it's the charity match, this man seems to turn up. Big time. Like, this is just his fixture. That's it. This is Simon's charity match. Anyways, Harry, the centre-back, playing DM again, pings a beautiful ball across to Chris MD, and he hits it, and once again, it's a near-post goal. Harry on the, I don't say on the score sheet, but he got an assist for the day. It was a beautiful ball, by the way. He pings it across to Chris. Chris with his goal, kisses the badge, by the way. Very controversial, considering he was captain of an All-Stars team. So for him to do that, I mean, shows a little bit of A little bit of disrespect, if anything. I can imagine that certainly rattled a few people on the All-Stars team as they hold strong allegiances to that side. But Chris MD, the 3 people that needed to get on the score sheet got on the score sheet. Otherwise, it's gonna be a long day for them in the group chats. Anyway, Speed tries to take on a few people. JJ's got great. Oh my God, I forgot about this. I completely forgot that is the second time this match that Speed has cut JJ, and not only that, but it led to a goal. It's the worst possible. So that bit there will forever be in highlights. Pi, a little bit unlucky. He made the save, but couldn't hold on to it. And Nico there, an absolute warrior, goes and just does what strikers do, man. Just cleans up the mess. And I don't know about I don't know this celebration, but it doesn't, I mean, he might have to do a video of him explaining that one. But as you can see, Speed just disrespecting it. Chunks again with an assist. I believe Chunks gets an assist for that. Shot on target, rebound. The Beta Squad boys were on smoke today. It was a fantastic effort. And JJ, he lost the ball on the edge of a box. Unforgivable. Right? It comes across, and it's Will Andy, the one man who I thought would never score in a fixture like this. And that bloody GoPro, he's buzzing. Karate kick onto the corner flag, and there it is. You know what? He took the gamble. He said, you know what? I'm going up front. I'm going up front, and I'm getting a goal, and it puts the All-Stars into the lead. Fuck that GoPro. Some B-Tech Ben Foster stuff. Lord knows when that footage will come out, but he did actually get some pretty hilarious stuff in the tunnel and everything, so I'm sure it will be good. Anyways, a great job here to lay it off into Chris MD, who picks out Toby. I believe it's Toby. Yeah, and oh my God, this goal is a joke. Bang. Bish, bosh. I mean, that is a Trivela cross. I'm not joking when I say this, right? And people might get hate on me. There are wingers in the Prem that cannot hit the ball like that, that cannot Trivela it in onto a nugget like that. And it was just amazing. Manny with his goal. Manny, who, you won't mind me saying this, has missed some sitters in the past. For him to get a goal like that, fantastic. You see Jimmy's loving it, and it was massive because that tied up the game. With only 5 minutes left, we tied it up. Everything to play for. I mean, look at this assist, by the way. Trivela onto the nugget, back across goal. It's actually ball. It is Billy Wingrove ball, this. Serious. Like, bro, what? What is that, man? So sick, so silky. And I know Toby will be buzzing to be able to assist his brother like that. Amazing. Manny will be buzzing. He had his son and his missus in the crowd. Oh, his wife. I believe it's his wife now in the crowd. That's a special moment for them as well. Here we go, 7-7, 87th minute, and it gets played all the way through. And it's Annie's son, Gibb. What's he gonna do? He panics and he just kicks it away. Oh, it's Simon Minter. What does he do? Are you nuts? What is that goal? The vision, everything. Oh, Speed is fuming, and they don't catch it on camera for whatever reason. But he kept doing the Ronaldo Sui celebration in front of Speed. Absolutely rattled him for the winner, for the match winner. Wow, you can't make this stuff up, seriously. Like, amazing. Even Theo cracked a smile there. That's when you know it was a good goal. Look at this, Anderson Gibb here, have this one, mate. Simon, you know, one thing's to spot it, another thing's to do it, man. How sick. Cal not happy with Gibb at all there. What are you, he's fuming, he's livid. Look, Simon took his opportunity, and that right there was his 3 goals, hat trick, match ball, whatever you want to say. But this is it. They had a chance right at the end here. Theo Baker steps up to take a free kick. It's on target. It was on target, but unfortunately, I think he saw his name in lights. But look, Pi, even if he didn't make a single save for the entire game, he made the most important save right at the end there. All you can ask for Theo is to put it on target, and he did that, albeit pretty poorly. He did put it on target, but Pie Face did the business, made the save. Fantastic work, and this was us lifting the trophy. Captain JJ lifts it, and that was it. Look, I am now 2 wins, 2 losses in these charity matches. So I'm back to even. Happy days. Look, an amazing event. And once again, Sidemen, thank you guys very much for having me. I hope they do it again next year because these events are so fun. And big up everyone that donated to charity as well. I'll catch you all in a bit later.